Hi, I'm Gwen Levi, and I'm here with the Donnie Glover Show.
I'm civil rights attorney Ben Crump, and I'm so honored to be here with my great mentor, Billy Murphy, watching the news before the news with the one and only Donnie Glover. Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews.
You're watching the news before the news with Donnie Glover.
BMORENews.
Welcome to the Donnie Glover Show. We're at Benedetto Haberdashery. I know you as Nick Mosby, but what do I say, Mr. President, Mr. Chair?
No, I like Nick, man. Just call me Nick.
Okay, what's the new title?
So I'm on the Gaming and Lottery Commission. So I'm a commissioner, but I'm a business owner.
Mr. Commissioner.
Yeah, citizen. How are you doing, brother?
Good.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, Benedetto.
I mean, so Kevin is a staple in the community here in Baltimore, particularly for black male fashion. He stretches from Baltimore all the way to Italy, which is just absolutely amazing and a testament to his God-given ability, his innate ability to put stuff together. So, from being there for folks' funerals to folks' weddings, Kevin is everything in between to make sure you're fresh, you're clean, and you're fashionable. And I love Kevin for who he is and what he is as a business owner.
Well, let me thank you for your support of black business.
Oh, that's all we can do.
You supported BMORENews for over 20 years?
Yeah, if not us, then who, right? So it's about, if we don't support one another, who will?
Now, before you go, I want you to pay attention. Can you show us the dance move you was doing with?
No, I ain't doing the dance move.
The one you was doing with your daughter?
Yeah. No more dance.
I tried.
Maybe one time.
Okay, what's the shot of hope for black business in Baltimore?
We just got to stick together. The reality is that ecosystem has to stay intact. So whether it's going to a restaurant, whether it's buying a belt, whether it's getting your hair cut, the reality is if black businesses can't work in Baltimore, they can't work anywhere. And that starts with us. So that's why, I enjoy Baltimore and I enjoy supporting it, but I think we have to do much more, because it's one of those things that has to be intentional. Like it's not going to sustain itself by itself. And it's about us collectively working together.
Best high school in Baltimore?
Oh, it's the Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. That's easy.
Keep watching BMORENews.com and the Donnie Glover Show.
Hi, this is Jill P. Carter, and this is the News Before the News with Donnie Glover.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews.
We'd like to welcome you to the Donnie Glover Show. My producer is biased.
Yes, he will.
He's biased.
But he still knows
to beautiful women.
But he's also biased towards you because we all know that if it wasn't for Donnie Glover, this wouldn't be happening. When you talk about Black Wall Street, who else can you talk about? Donnie Glover. Who does it better than Donnie Glover? So we're so proud of you. Thank you for continuing to do the work that you do because you make a difference in Baltimore in terms of black business, black entrepreneurship. You keep putting us out there. That's important. That's what makes them number one. We love you, Donnie Glover.
At Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways. Like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times, we're small in big ways, like local decision-making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews.
I'd like to welcome you back to the Donnie Glover Show. Now, I'm going to say it. I don't care who don't like it. Ain't no Benedetto without Jody Davis.
Thank you so much, Donnie. I so appreciate you.
And ain't no BMORENews without Donnie Glover.
What do you think?
I think you are dang amazing. I think this is amazing. And so thankful and honored and blessed to have the community come out to support Benedetto, a long-standing operation here in downtown Baltimore.
Okay, well, Benedetto is 25 years, but you have something to celebrate yourself.
Oh, yeah, I'm 15 years in business at Street, downtown Baltimore. 15 years in business. I do it myself, actually. Actually, Jen, her name is Jennifer, who does my hair.
Okay, what about the glass?
I just buy them from wherever.
Okay, I heard you dressed the first lady for the inauguration.
I did, Donnie, I did. And that was such an awesome experience. Thankful to have had that opportunity.
And Benedetto dressed the governor.
The governor, yes, he did. Yes. So it was a dual effort, and we're thankful to have been a part of it.
Okay, so here's the question. Tell them about your store.
I am Jody Davis, founder, designer, CEO of Jody Davis Designs at 110 West Saratoga Street in downtown Baltimore. I am a women's wear brand, and just happy to be in business in downtown Baltimore.
Okay, now what advice would you have for little girls out there watching this show?
I would say follow your dreams. Dreams do come true. If there's something that you love to do, just constantly work to perfect that gift. Sometimes we think it's a hobby, but in all reality, it could actually be your gift. So continue to work at that gift, perfecting it.
Your website?
My website is jodydavis.com, and that's Jody with a Y, Jody, Davis.com.
Thank you, Jody. I appreciate all you do. Thank you for making sure they take me up. I need one of these for go. Keep watching the Donnie Glover Show. We're here at Benedetto Haberdashery. Stay tuned.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews. BMORENews.
At Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways, like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times we're small in big ways, like local decision-making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
Hi, I'm Robin Murphy, and you're watching the news before the news with Donnie Glover.
I'd like to welcome you back to the Donnie Glover Show. We have with us one of Baltimore's finest educators, Rose Davis Ham. It's a long one. Rose Backus Davis Ham. Okay.
It is a long one. You know, I like to do all of my names, give justice to them.
Why are you here?
Well, I'm here, one, because I want to help to honor all the honorees this evening. I want to thank you, Donnie, for always putting the spotlight on those Baltimoreans who deserve the spotlight. Okay, that's number one. I also support the Benedettos. I find that it is a fabulous location for men's clothing and also women's clothing. It depends upon what you want and how you want to look. But if you want to be the top of the line, just look at Mr. Glover and you will understand what is here at Benedetto's.
That's so special. Do you miss teaching?
I do. I miss it. I miss being in the school.
And we miss you.
Oh, thank you, Donnie. I love you for that.
I won't ask you to come back.
Oh, I would come back.
Would you?
I would come back in a heartbeat.
I'm running for mayor. I'm going to make you school superintendent.
I don't want to be school superintendent.
Okay, well, I'm not running for mayor.
Put me in a high school right now and I'll show you what it's all about.
Well, maybe I should. Stay tuned. You'll learn more in upcoming shows. Keep watching the Donnie Glover Show.
Thank you, Donnie. Best wishes to you.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews. BMORENews.
why? It's something amazing.
Something amazing.
There's something amazing going on here in West Baltimore.
Next phase for some of your best soul food.
3 chefs catering for the best Jamaican food in the world.
In a care of that sweet tooth, try Crazy Sweet Desserts.
If you're looking for some great seafood and wings, come to Dree Street Cuisine.
And they save the best for last. For sandwiches, smoothies, or salads, come see us at D&B Deli.
There's something really amazing going on in West Baltimore, here at the Mill. Great food, great drinks, great times to be had by all.
It's definitely something amazing going on North Avenue, man, and it's called the Mill on North. You got to come through. You got to check it out. Family friendly is enough for everybody. Come check it out.
It's an amazing place to come and visit. Come and check us out.
At Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways, like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times, we're small in big ways, like local decision-making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
You're watching the news before the news with Donnie Glover.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Donnie Glover Show. You know who this is. Tell them.
Warren Brown, attorney at law. You know, I'm fighting for the people as much as I can.
Now, see, I would have said attorney extraordinaire.
Oh, no. No, I'm a country lawyer, man. I'm just a squirrel looking for a nut. I try to stay, you know, I don't want to rise too high. I remember a friend of ours, whose name I won't mention right now, but so all your blemishes and weaknesses, you know, they don't notice when you're down here amongst them. But when you get highfalutin and going up there, they looking like, yeah, that you know.
Years ago, and you know where I'm going, on North and Howard, there was a billboard, and it had Warren Brown,
attorney at law,
scholarship, young people, Keon Giroux.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, well, because, you know, oh man, one of the joys of success for me has been putting me in the position of helping other people, especially the youngins coming behind us, right? I've always had, you know, some young folk in my office. You know, my office manager is here with me today. She started with me when she was 16. You know, she's been with me 30 years. You do the math, right? So, and Keon Giroux was in the office for a while as well. So, you know, it's just passing it on, man. Because I do think that ultimately, if you get an exit interview from this life, and God says, sit down, boy, before you transition, how was it? I'll be focusing on the people I helped, the change I brought about, not the cars and the women and the bling bling. No, it's going to be my legacy, which is hopefully that he passed it on. He wasn't selfish with it. In the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous, he just say you gotta give it away to keep it.
All right, I need a fashion tip from you.
All right, what you need?
Where do you go for clothes?
Oh man, well, Benedetto. I mean, I cut my teeth here, and I mean he is. Yes. Well, you know, he's. It's not just clothing, just fine life. You know, good wines. You know, etiquette, polished nails, and sensitivity to people, willing to help people. So he's. I can't imagine other clothing stores. I go past and say, that's nice. I said, no, man, I'll be convicted if I go in there and buy something out of there. I got to go around the cabin. Benedetto.
I got to get serious for a minute. America has 5% of the world's population, but we have 25% of the incarcerated people. 30% of the people incarcerated across the country are black men. Across the federal system, 40% black men. Your thoughts on reversing mass incarceration?
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, because it is certainly mass incarceration, and there's that follow that trajectory, that history. You know, they did away with when the Civil Rights Act and Public Accommodations Act came along in the 60s, mid-60s, they couldn't discriminate any longer on race and the like. So they had to let us move in if we could afford it. They had to ostensibly give us this job. They had to, they couldn't deny us for color and the like. Then they came up with, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll saddle these people with criminal records. Now, that's a legitimate reason to discriminate. No, can't move into this apartment building, can't have this job, can't have a scholarship. And so since the mid-60s, it's just been the heavy hammer of authoritarianism on us. And added to that, then they start to pump all the coke and the crack in, and then you had crack babies, crack houses. And so we lost a generation. And
Or two.
And the prison population blew up. The feds came in with the non-parolable sentences. So they got nice with it. And then it's hard for them to pull back from it. It's hard for them to pull out. Let me just put it that way.
Are you optimistic?
Oh, yeah, I'm very optimistic with regard to my people, black folk, because they went on into the interior, grabbed us up, dragged us to the coast. All of us didn't make it. Then they picked over us on the west coast of Africa, like you go in the market and squeeze some fruit and decide which one you want, and they put the strongest on the beach on the ships. All of them didn't make it. Only the strongest of the strong made it to the shores from the interior of Africa to the shores of America. That's in our DNA, man. They may take out a lot of us, and but they ain't stopped us from being Donnie Glovers and Warren Browns and Talisha Monroes and Kevin Scotts, all the way up. Corporate, politics, athletics, inventions. And so no, man, they can't keep us down, man. So I'm very optimistic.
Thank you, Mr. Warren Brown. You've been watching the Donnie Glover Show. Stay tuned.
Barbara Watson, and you're watching the Donnie Glover Show.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews.
Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways, like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times we're small in big ways, like local decision making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
I'm Donnie Glover with the Donnie Glover Show. Special thank you to Mr. Frank Johnson, our super producer. Is that good, Frank? All right. So first up is Mr. Reginald Howard. How are you, sir?
Fine. Fantastic. Thank you. How about yourself?
Outstanding. That's real dignified. But come on, Reg. Stop playing. How you been?
Man, I've been good. God's been good, and I've been great. Just basking in his glory.
Tell me about this spot, Benedetto Haberdashery.
Well, Benedetto's Haberdashery is the vision of one Kevin Scott, and he's been in business 27 years right here in Baltimore. And he's been doing something wonderful in the community because he's not only spreading a different level of understanding when it comes to interacting with clothing, but the clothing experience in and of itself.
Where are you from, Mr. Reg?
I'm actually from Baltimore City.
East, West?
West Baltimore, Park Heights.
And what's your advice to young people out here today?
Stay in school. Listen to your parents. Get a vision and see it through.
Anything you'd like to add?
Not at this time.
We're going to let you slide. Any tips on what to buy in here? I mean, you got shoes, suits.
Everything that appeals to you whenever you're trying to create your image, your style, when you want people to understand who it is that you are. You want something that speaks for you. Sometimes subtle, sometimes loudly, but always speaking for you.
That's the best fashion tip I heard all day. Keep watching the Donnie Glover Show. We'll be back.
At United Way, we help our neighbors not just get by, but get ahead. We support individuals and families, young and old, all who call the greater Baltimore area home. Our programs lead to big impact, from helping people keep a roof over their heads and food on the table, to supporting young people and entrepreneurs in building skills that can jumpstart their futures. We believe in the power and the promise of our neighbors and the neighborhoods they call home. All of our work starts with listening. We know that when people have a say in their futures, they're more invested in positive change.
Sé que cuando lo necesite, United Way me guarda la espalda.
I know for a fact, United Way, they'll make sure something can be done.
I'm putting in the work for my community, my future, and my neighbors.
These are our neighbors, and this is where we call home. We've spent the last 100 years working with communities across greater Baltimore, and we can't wait to see what the next 100 years looks like for all of us. Together, we are united for our futures.
Hey Baltimore, this is Delegate Malcolm P. Ruff, Esquire, and you're watching the news before the news with Donnie Glover.
I'd like to welcome you to the Donnie Glover Show. We're here at Benedetto Haberdashery, and let me tell you, they've got everything for a gentleman's needs from head to toe. But with us now, we have another downtown business owner. Brenda, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. What's the name of your business?
It's Shortcuts Beauty Salon, and we're located at 330 North Packer Street. We've been there since 1990, so we are still doing good.
Oh, my goodness, 36 years.
Yes.
We need to come over and have a celebration at your spot.
Definitely. Come over.
Okay. Why are you here? Why are you supporting Kevin?
I'm here to support Kevin, Jody. I'm here to support all of the nominees. I brought my uncle because he's a retired police officer, so he wanted to see his friend.
Commissioner Ham.
Ham, yes.
Why is it important that we support our businesses in downtown Baltimore?
Because we are the energy in the neighborhood, so we need to support our business to let everybody know that we all can work together. So if we need help, we can reach out to each other and say, well, do you know someone that can help me with this or that? And not be selfish now, because some people hold it in their pockets. But we need to work together so we can build together downtown in the community.
Brenda, on behalf of all black people, we want to thank you for keeping black women looking beautiful.
Oh, yes. And thank me to try to stay healthy so I can keep them looking beautiful, because it's not easy dealing with women, right?
But also, we have non-black people who have a hand in our industry like they should not.
That's true.
I mean, I think of before Madam C.J. Walker, everybody know her, but they don't know Annie Malone, who put her on. So Annie was the matriarch of the industry, and I can only imagine what she would think when she see how much money we spend to people who don't even live in our community, don't look like us. That's the part.
Yes, we spend our money to people that don't treat us. We spend our money and they treat us any type of way, talk to us any type of way. And some people accept it because they want what they want at that time. But no, you don't want it. You don't need it. Save your money and go into a black business and patronize the business. But no, I refuse to be treated any type of way when I'm spending my money.
Do we know how much money is involved in that industry?
Oh, it's millions and billions of dollars in the beauty industry.
And black women control that money.
They do. They control the money. When they emotional, they definitely gonna come and get their hair done. And if you sell products and sell earrings or sell accessories, they gonna buy.
How did you stay downtown all these years?
I answered that question yesterday. I thought about it. I said, wow, I've been here since 1990. A girl from the hood started in the kitchen. And I said, you know what? I think it was stick and stay. I didn't want to give up. I wasn't going to give up. That's not an option to give up.
Okay, one piece of advice to any little girl out there watching.
Follow your dream. It's never too big. Don't think that you cannot do it. You can do it. Just stay consistent and never give up. And also don't take no for an answer. And you can always negotiate. It's always room to negotiate. Don't take no for an answer and look them straight in the eye and say, guess what? I'm coming to get it.
Well, okay. And you've heard it all.
It's mine.
Right here on the Donnie Glover Show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Leonard Ham, and you're watching the Donnie Glover Show.
At Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways, like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times we're small in big ways, like local decision-making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
Welcome to One World Studios, where culture meets creativity and your vision becomes reality. Powered by the groundbreaking partnership between Frank Johnson Media and Paris D. Rose Productions, One World Studios is a full-service creative agency that delivers bold storytelling, powerful branding, and content creation. One World Studios is the go-to destination for creators, organizations, and brands.
Donnie Glover Show, BMORENews. Show.